Now these characters are what we call scouts, and they might seem harmless at first, but they're actually a huge part of a growing problem in Albion open world content. Now in this video I'll break down exactly the different types of scouts, what their roles are, and why they're a huge issue to the health of the game. So what exactly is a scout? Well, a scout is typically an alt account, or a secondary account owned by a player, whose sole job is to sit in one specific spot and watch. Now they're not there to play the game in the usual way. They're not gathering, they're not fighting, they're not doing dungeons, they're just there watching and waiting and sharing information with the owner. Now let's break down exactly the 3 most common types of scouts that you'll see in Albion and how each one impacts the game differently. So the first one, which I like to call sentinels, are the most common type of scouts that you will find in Albion. Now these ones are usually found in red zones, specifically in the areas around Carlion. Why? Because Carlion is the main city for selling to the black market, and that market tends to offer better prices than anywhere else. And that means a lot of players are willing to risk and transport their loot and crafted items into Carlion, using heavy mounts such as tier 8 oxes, elite winter bears, even mammoths. And these mounts that carry a lot of weight move extremely slow, and once dismounted they cannot move at all. And that exactly what makes them perfect targets for gankers. So here's exactly what happens. A player will log on to an alt account and put it near a zone entrance and just let it sit there watching who's coming and going. Now these players are sitting in Carlion doing nothing besides looking at their phones. If they see someone zoning in this big mount or valuable gear, they'll ping their friends and tell them on Discord, T8 Zox just zoned into that vein. Then the gank group leaves Carlions and rushes to intercept them. They'll camp in the next zone entrance, and by the time the transporter comes through, it's already too late. They're already ready and prepared to chase him down. And because he's slowed, the gankers are often way faster using faster mounts such as wolves, swift claws, bats, so on and so forth. Now these scouts are always parked at choke points, and they normally use the entrances to the red zones from yellow zones, the roads that lead into Carlion, and even the underway. So the next time that you see a player on a tier 3 horse or an ox just chilling in one of these places, be very careful, as that's not a player, that's surveillance.